The truth is, my friend, no one wants to process a return. Not us as reps, and certainly not the company. So it is essential that we minimize making returns as much as possible. However, if you do need to make a return as an Avon rep, I am happy to guide you through step by step. Hi, Avon Rep. This is Angeline, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we will be discussing the important topic of how to process Avon returns. But first of all, let's see how we can avoid making returns. So I'm going to be sharing 5 quick tips with you on how to avoid returns. So the first thing is to provide adequate, accurate product information as much as possible for and to your customers. Make sure that the customers have as much details as possible that they know they need, including the ingredients, the usage, and the benefits. Um, and sometimes we have to provide even more details upfront, to our customers so that they are aware of what the possibilities are. Number two is to offer samples. Where possible, we know that nowadays we don't have too many samples in Avon, but we do have some. We do have some for fragrance, for skincare, and for hair care, and so on. So we do have some samples and for makeup and so on. We do have some. So wherever possible, we want to provide samples, and samples are very good investment in your business. And then we will encourage them to purchase the full size product. Number three is to do the necessary follow-up. Check with your customer to see how they are how they are the product is for them, and if everything is going okay, that will not only build a great relationship with you and your customers, it will let them know that you care about them. And number four is to educate your customers. Share tips, share tutorials on how to use the products. Because sometimes the issue is not necessarily with the product, but it is more with the usage. And so if you can provide any such information, then that would be a good thing. And number five is, you know what? Just be honest with the customer. If you know, for example, that they may have an allergic reaction or something, you're not sure of the color, you're not sure of something, just be honest with them, and say, listen, I'm not sure that this may be for you. I think you may be best able to, try this instead of that. And it'll definitely go a long, long way. And even if the product, because of the relationship that you may have built with the customer, even if the product is not exactly right for them, you might find that they'll say, it's not exactly right for me, but what I'll do is I'll pass it on to my daughter or, my cousin or something like that because of the relationship that you've built with them. So those were 5 quick tips. A bonus tip and this may seem, like just not even necessary to say, but check the return policy that Avon has. It's right there on the landing page. To the bottom of the landing page, you'll see frequently asked questions. Under there are questions about making returns. Listen, with the best laid plans, with the best laid intentions, we may still need to make returns. And so let's just walk you through how to make a return. Now, of course, the first thing to do is to log into your to avon.com, your account, your personal account that you will have logged into with Avon, and then you will follow the process. It is pretty much the same for both the if you're using a computer and if you're using a phone. This is one of the great things about the where this system Avon.com has come. It has really come a long way and is so much more user friendly. So this is my website, and like I was telling you, if you scroll to the bottom, you will see where it says frequently asked questions under support, and you click on it to find questions about making a return. So to make a return, if you're using a computer, you would go to manage business, and you go to manage business also on your phone, and then you go to order. Under manage orders, you will go to order history and return, which is good again because the word return is there, so it'll help you to find it. And the tabs are there. The first tab says orders, and the second tab says return. And if I click on it, you'll see the returns that I have done. Since 2022, I've made 5 returns under this new system. And so I try to avoid it as much as possible. Now you see my history, the history of orders. This includes my orders as well as my online order. So I'm going to zoom in on one of my orders, and this is how you can tell that it is one of my orders. And you'll see right under the date, you'll see start a return, and you will click start a return. You see pop up all the things that I ordered for that campaign. If you scroll down, you will see I did order some products that are on the final purchase list, and these are non-returnable products. And so it provides the list of those that I also ordered. And what you will do is you will click on the item. So I'm clicking the Navy Sport legging to return. I'm not really returning it. I'm doing it for the training purpose. And it is important to click the reason, to select the reason for the return. And I'm clicking here, just says no longer needed. And then, of course, you select the quantity because I may have purchased more than one. And so I select how many of the item I would like to return. I select one, and right away, the check box to the left of the item is pink with the check, So, and then I would click continue. Now, I'm not going to submit a return, so I'm not going to continue with it. But this is the process. You would do a submit a return. And so it is a relatively easy steps for you. After you've clicked submit a return, you can either click submit a return or save for later. And then if you submit, then you go to the packing list. It provides a packing list for you, and you follow the return instruction for the item. There are 2 sections that you will see, one for items to be returned or items to be discarded. And you will place the items in your shipping package. You will package the items. You will enclose in it the return packing list, and you're advised not to add any other item in it, just the thing that you are sending back. Make sure it's secured and taped and so on, so that it cannot come out or so. Then you will take the package to the courier of your choice, UPS, USPS. USPS is cheaper I believe it depends, of course, on where you live, and you obtain a tracking information for the product as well, and then you would submit it. The address to submit the item is there as well for you to submit it to. And so there you go with the process to return an item. We're not to be scared to do so. We will try our best to avoid it if we can. But if we need to, the process is doable. It is simple enough for us to follow step by step by step by step to make a return. And so, guys, I hope that this has been helpful for you to process a return of any item. But of course, we're going to try our best to avoid making a return because, listen, frankly, it costs you. It costs me if I am to make a return. And so we want to minimize these costs as much as possible. Listen, my name is Angeline, and I'm happy to share this information with you. If you find value in it, I would appreciate it if you would share this information with your team, with a fellow representative, because, we're all in this thing together. And if we can help each other, why not? If you have not yet subscribed or liked this video, then please do. I would greatly appreciate it. Listen, one love, and listen, keep pushing because success is possible for you. God bless you. One love. See you on the next one.